Chris Redfield. Alright guys, so welcome back. So it's been a while since I've actually done one of these videos. So before we get into the absolute educational brain rot, there's something I gotta ask you. How many inches do you think you need to penetrate Cafe Sweetys Armor?
A little deeper. A few more inches.
Yeah, that's what you bitches always say.
Let me know in the comments. Because this is purely for educational purposes. And I just don't mean just purely based off length. I'm talking about girth and how much baby gravy can she hold in there before it starts to overfill. Because, coming together as a bunch of gooners, we can definitely put our heads together.
Why are you gay?
Both, in fact. And we can come up with the most perfect analysis for how many inches can these Nikes actually handle. So let's get into it, man. First victim, Nikkei on the list we have is Sugar. So, how many inches do you need to penetrate that armor? Well, based on the analysis I can see, just, based on the visual evidence, you actually don't need to be packing that much. So, minimum length you're going to need 4.1 inches. To the max that you can handle, around 6.5 inches. Now, what about the girth? Well, looking at around at least 3.4 inches to the max that you can handle, around 5.2 inches. So, what about the semen capacity? Well, unfortunately, there is quite a bit of things in there, quite a bit of sugary things. Well, to be exact, it's more just sugar packets, because, sugar coffee is their thing, so. Hey, if you want to punani along with breaking all your teeth, be my guest. I've got the broken teeth down part. So the max that she can handle before it starts to overfill, you're looking at around 24 millimeters. Or milliliters, my bad. Before it starts to overfill. Now, my sources for this, a little bit of half-truths. She probably does keep sugar packets in there. But, before you could even take one out, she's probably going to ask for a kiss first. So, that is actually kind of hot. So, let's go and move on to the next character. Alright, so, next up we got Freema. So, how many inches do you need to penetrate that armor? Well, for this one, and this is actually going to be the first time we ever do this in a video, but there is no definitive answer. But if your meat is big enough, you can feel the edge of the walls. But for the most part, she'd probably just be sleeping through it. So, even if you're packing a small package, it's perfectly fine, man. It doesn't really matter. She's letting you sleep next to her. You might as well just do your thing. Get your nut out. Hell yeah. So, granted, I don't really need to give an answer, but I'm just going to give one just for the hell of it. So, minimum lengthwise that you're going to need, 5.4 inches. To the max that you can handle, 7 inches. Right on the dot. So, moving on to the girth. Minimum that you can handle, around 3.4 inches. To the max that you can handle, 4.8 inches. So, semen capacity. How much can she hold in there before it starts to overfill? With that, you're probably looking at the average, around 70 milliliters before it starts to overfill. And my sources for this, trust me, bro. Alright, let's go on to the last member. Alright guys, so also before we get to the last one, which is milk, I just wanted to ask real quick, or really just say, if you could like the video, if not dislike it, I'd really appreciate it. Also say nothing in the comments, or just whatever you want to comment, I'd really appreciate it. Anything helps me out with the channel. And subscribe. Then man, let's just go and get straight back into it. Alright, so like I said, last one is milk. So, how many inches do you need to penetrate that armor? Granted, I feel like she'd probably take the biggest one just based on the visual evidence alone. So, minimum that you're going to need, 5.2 inches. To the max that you can handle, 7.5 inches. So, what about the girth? Minimum that you're going to need, 3.7 inches. To the max that you can handle, 5.5 inches. Now, the baby gravy, or semen capacity, my bad. This is for educational purposes. I should be using the actual terms. Like penis and vagina, but sometimes you kind of have to play around with YouTube's wording a little bit. But back on topic. Yeah, so semen capacity, yeah, you're probably looking at around, I'm pretty sure there's already milk in there to begin with. She likes milk coffee. Always got to be prepared. So, max that she can hold before it starts to overfill, around 6 milliliters. My sources again, just trust me, man. Chris Redfield has blessed me with divine education. I think. Alright guys, so yeah, awesome man. I know it's actually been a really long time since I've actually made a video like this. I think I talked about it in my live stream, and yeah man, it turns out it's been since February, I think, the last time I checked, since I made a video covering this. And when I looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I was moving on to Tetra. And well, the first Tetra one that came up, because I'm doing it based off the Nikkeipedia, was Cafe Sweetie. It's like, wow, what are the chances that Cafe Sweetie was going to be the next one when we just got an event with one of the members of Cafe Sweetie? So yeah, there was that. It kind of threw me off a little bit, like, oh shit, okay, that's pretty cool, hell yeah. But yeah, I do plan on doing more of these again in the future. I forgot what the next squad is, but you should be seeing it on Monday, which should be the, let's see, I want to say that should be the 22nd if I'm not mistaken, or not the 23rd. Also, I do want to apologize, this one took a little while to come out. It was supposed to be out on Wednesday, but I've kind of been having a little bit of trouble sleeping, so yeah, this hasn't really been my priority. So, but yeah man, I mean, here you go. Just to reiterate, like the video, say nothing in the comments, or tell me how many inches you think you need for these characters, and I'd love to read about it, and subscribe. And then man, hey, thanks for watching. Nut.